we are going to discuss the topic Women's Movements in Tamil Nadu. Welcome back to our channel Brain Fuel. Let's don't waste time and dive into the topic. The women's movements was both a necessary and descent and consequence of changing economic, social and political environment. Education and social reforms fostered a new awareness of the condition of women in society. Don't worry, I will explain each line in detail. Okay, I am just reading out the description right now. Women organized themselves in variety of ways in an effort to improve conditions. There were a few organizations outside the region or the women's section of the Bombay Graduate Women's Union and Indian Social Branch of Home Rule League. The women movement in India took off in 1920s, building on social reform and nationalism. The women's movement provided the basis of reform through nationalism and movement of rights, both of which shaped its contours. So, the women's movement in Tamil Nadu didn't happen suddenly. It grew out of changes in society, economy, and politics. As education and social reform spread, people started noticing how unfair life was for women. This awareness led women to come together in different ways to improve their lives. Some support came from outside Tamil Nadu too, like from groups in Bombay and the Home Rule League, which had special sections for women. Around 1920s, the movement gained strength across India. It was closely connected to two big ideas: social reform, changing unfair traditions, and nationalism, fighting for India's freedom. These two forces helped shape the women's movement and gave it a strong foundation. You could even use it analogy in classroom, like think of women's movement like a plant. The soil was changing society, the water was education and reform, and the sunlight was nationalism. Together they helped the plant to grow and spread its branches. Movement of women rights in Madras. Jawaharlal Nehru stated that to awaken people, it's the woman who must be awakened. Once awakened, even the family is awoken, the village is awake, the nation is awaked. I don't know how he got this tricky tongue twister, but it makes some sense. So, Jawaharlal Nehru said that if you want to change the society, you must first empower women. When women became aware and active, they help improve their families, villages, and entire nation. His word shows how important women's participation is in building a better society. So, the whole process of importance of the women movement was recognized. In the words of India's first Prime Minister, the women of Tamil Nadu faced problems like literacy, dowry, malnutrition, and harassment. The movement of women's rights, Panorama Laikam, was started in Madras. So, guys, it's basically Tamil. I can't speak Tamil. I don't know how to spell it. Please apologize me if I'm wrong, Telugu please. Tamil speaking people. Panorama Laikam was started in Madras and it dealt openly with the major social evils. The Madras and Maharashtra movements were the most active of women's movements in Tamil Nadu, and women were involved, highly educated and well trained. These movements were based on the issues of Tamil women. So, in Tamil Nadu, women faced many serious problems like not having access to education, being forced to pay dowry, suffering from poor health, and facing harassment. To fight these issues, the movement called Panorama Laikam, Movement for Women's Rights, began in Madras. This movement openly challenged these social problems. The women movements in Madras and Maharashtra were especially strong. The women leading them were well educated and trained. They focused on solving the real issues faced by Tamil women. These movements weren't just about talking, they were about taking action to improve women's lives. And when women rise, they lift up everyone around them like the roots of a tree that nourish from whole forest. Thank you. I wrote it. The events from the movement were also linked with the nationalist movement for independence. The movement was a part of larger social reform effort. From 1920, women's organizations were also socially legitimized completely through the nationalist movement. The women movement was not only about educated women who were aware and were seeking new public roles. The movement also included groups of women were able to assert themselves in public sphere and were not just restricted to feminine modes of participation. In women's movement in Tamil Nadu wasn't happening in isolation. It was closely connected to India's fight for independence. So they both are interlinked. As people worked to free the country from British rule, they also started pushing for changes in the society, especially to improve the lives of women. So the women movements became part of bigger effort of reform society. So from 1920s onwards, women's organizations gained respect and support because they were linked to the nationalist movement. This gave them more power and visibility. Importantly, the movement wasn't just led by educated women who wanted new roles in public life, it also included many other women like homemakers, workers, community leaders who stepped into public spaces and spoke up. They didn't limit themselves to tradition like feminine, they are females. They didn't restrict all of them. Roles like caregiving and quiet support, they became active participants in shaping the society. You could use like just take an example. Just like freedom fighters march for independence, women march for dignity and equality. Their voices became part of same chorus calling for better India. Chorus means lines of a song. E.V. Ramaswamy. He has like he has most powerful role in changing Tamil Nadu system. He played a major role in Tamil movements. Like there are so many topics. I'll make a video and just drop it in the description. You can get that on the top right corner info button. You will get info button. After making that video on him only, I will publish this video on. So don't worry guys, I will explain about him, E.V. Ramaswamy alias Periyar, in detail. Okay, so basically I'll complete this here for your understanding. EVR spread his, so we are talking about women movements no, and the hand of woman E.V. Ramaswamy in women movements is this. EVR spread his ideology advocating for the rights of women. He supported the rights of women in public meetings and marriage. He used uh, deallies to promote these views and continuously fought for women's rights. The Dravidian governments later recognized his ideology. EVR condemned the practice of child marriage and denial of education to girl children. So he opposed it that yes, girls should study, why not? Practice of widow remarriage being denied and emphasized its importance even 75 years after independence and the celebration of Universal Declaration of Human Rights UDHR. Child marriage still persists in various parts of India. Yeah, so we know like this is actually happening still now. Don't say the Rajasthani one. E.V. Ramaswamy, also known as Periyar, was a strong voice for women's rights. His name is just like powerful places come for powerful dialogue भूल गया जी. Powerful people make powerful places. उसका नाम वैसा ही है. E.V. Ramaswamy, also known as Periyar, was a strong voice for women's rights in Tamil Nadu. So he believed that women should have equal rights in public life and in marriage. He used newspapers and magazines to spread these ideas and kept fighting for women's freedoms and dignity throughout his life. Later, Dravidian governments, so the Dravidian government was, before that it was Justice Party, and Dravida Munnetra Kazagam, All India Dravida Munnetra Kazagam. Today we have that party still date. They participate in both national and state level, and this was renamed by Periyar only. I'll don't worry, I'll make a video and post it before this video only. Accepted. Okay. Later, Dravidian governments accepted and supported his view. Periyar spoke out against child marriage, which focuses young girls into adult responsibilities too early. He also opposed the idea that girls shouldn't be educated. He believed that education was key to empowering women. Another issue he challenged was the ban on widow remarriage. In many places, widows were expected to live in isolation and never marry again. Periyar said this was totally unfair and harmful. He encouraged society to change its thinking. Sadly, even after 75 years of independence, child marriage still happens in some parts of India, showing that the fight for women's rights is still going on. So, Periyar lit a torch for women's equality. Even today, we must carry that light forward to remove the darkness of injustice. He was too great man. He deserves a salute from us too. In 1900s only he fought against the not British government. They actually supported British government. That's another dark side of the story. But still, they fought for their people. They fought for their rights. They made movements, non-Brahmin movement, Baujan movement. Too many movements he has done. So this is the end of the video. I hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe. We need subscribers at most at this moment, so please subscribe. It just takes, ऐसा करो, सब्सक्राइब डाल दो, 2 सेकंड का टाइम लगेगा बस. It just takes 2 seconds of time, guys, but your 2 seconds of time is very precious for me. If I'm making disturbance, turn off the bell symbol, bell icon turn off कर दो, नोटिफिकेशन ऑफ कर लो, मेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. फिर भी तुम एग्जाम को आके मेरे वीडियो देखेंगे ही देखेंगे आप तो, ठीक है. फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ द डे कंटिन्यू स्टडिंग एंड वॉच माई वीडियोस, यूज द वाई यूज, ठीक है. और आई सीन ए great change in my views. It's going good. I'm getting hopes. I'm getting motivated. Thanks for the support, guys. I'm just thanks for watching. Please subscribe, guys. Please subscribe.